Would you rather have this special presentation or him participate in Daredevil Born Again season 2?
Ooh, that's difficult, yo, man. I was gonna say this earlier because I was gonna save it later for the pod, but because you're asking me right now, straightforward, how the way I feel, I definitely feel that I would rather have this presentation, to be honest with you,
Wha
because if they kept them, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this is my opinion. I'm not saying this is factual, so don't get like don't get all angry at me. I'm telling you for how I felt the way that they carried the Punisher in season one, which was great. It was phenomenal. But if we're gonna be honest with each other, Jon Bernthal and Charlie Cox are both goats right now, and everybody wants to see them on screen together. But I felt that because it is a Daredevil show, that Frank Castle wasn't going to get the shine he truly deserves. It is not disrespecting Jon Bernthal. What I'm saying is because if they put him in season 2, I feel like they were just going to run him as a cameo, maybe have him, maybe 1, 2, and if you're really pushing it, 3 episodes. Like, to be honest with you, how long did we get Frank in season 1? That was like
2
two
episodes?
episodes and a half. If you run like
2
the
episodes.
2 episodes,
Like,
and to
he
be honest
stopped
with
and
you,
saw him for a brief second in his little hideout, and then you didn't see him again until episode 8.
so like about like 2 episodes and a half, but overall, like that's not enough, bro. Like I can't accept that. Like I need
I
more
got
like
I got
Frank
another
Castle,
question
bro.
for you. I got another question for you. You know, we said we've had multiple conversations about him being locked up in a cage, right?
Yep.
And this is where you were been at this whole time?
Yeah. So it seems that I feel like I can't pinpoint exactly where this is in the timeline, but from where I'm understanding, I know it's in between season 2 and Brand New Day. Okay, cool. More power to you. So he basically ran to finish what he started. So it's implied that because in season 1 he was he didn't tell Daredevil, but it was implied that he was still running as the Punisher and continuing his legacy to continue to hurt those who hurt his family, which is, you want to know what's something really, really funny about this? That I'm actually really was paying attention to how they doing the lore into this short presentation. This is the third time they kept retconning who killed his family. If you remember in Daredevil on Netflix in season 2, it was the Italians. I believe they were called the Mad Dogs that had something to do with the
I
murder
thought it
of his
was the
family.
government.
And then Punisher season 1, it was the government. It was a retcon. It was a mission, a covert mission, and it got funky. And then they wanted to tie up loose ends and kill Frank, but because they couldn't kill him, they killed his family. And then now we're getting to the fact that it wasn't just one mob family that had something to do with the death of his family. It had several. So he went after all these mobsters. And it seems that the Nucci family was the last ones that had something to do with his family, which is really, really crazy because I'm thinking about like this is like the third time you retcon who killed his family. So the government has something to do with this. So they hired the mafia to kill your family. Is that how bad you couldn't kill this man? Like you made him basically he's like the John Rambo and the John Wick of this universe. Like he's that fucking, thorough with his shit. The government can't even get involved all the time to kill Frank. And which I ain't knocking it. I'm cool with you kept, changing things here and there. I'm cool with it. And I get it. It is a soft reboot. So technically they don't have to go back to every single thing the Netflix retcon. But I did like how they brought the carousel and his family. And I don't think those were originally the kids that were in the show. So I mean, overall, I know that they probably have already outgrown and
They freaking like adults now, ain't they?
now, yeah. So it's been like 10 years. So I'm cool with it. But, I think that was the wife. I think that was the original wife in the Netflix series. I do. Don't quote me on that. I do believe that was part of the Netflix series with the carousel that was added to the lore, which is cool. Like I said, going forward, that they're really trying to retcon the Netflix series. Like, I mean, we've been talking about this since Daredevil season 2. I had that funny feeling you ain't gonna acknowledge what happened. So it's either Brand New Day, they're gonna give us what we want and explain what exactly happened, or then there's never gonna talk about it. But overall, I call cap on it. I call bullshitting on it. Uh, Still not happy he's not on season 2. I mean, it would have been lovely to see him in season 2, at least a cameo, goddamn it. At least a goddamn cameo.